So, Hare Krishna everyone. Everyone have a good time? Gauranga. So this is a play, surprise, surprise, about Lord Caitanya, because it's Purnima. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hear what you said, so we're just going to give a very brief introduction. I might say some of the things that the other brother has already said. Basically, Lord Caitanya is a very special manifestation of the Creator. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Yada yada idamvasya nanirvavati varataha abhyutanam adamvasya tadatmanam shirjamyaham. And the meaning of this is, Krishna is explaining that whenever the souls in these material worlds lose their memory of who they actually are, how they came to this planet, what will happen to them when this body finishes, and most importantly, when the living entities in the material world forget how to actually live in harmony with Krishna's creation, and therefore forget how to be happy, Krishna promises, yada yada, whenever and wherever this happens, I will descend to the material world in one of unlimited forms to wake everyone up and remind them of their spiritual nature. So, this is a quick play about Lord Caitanya, who is the most recent manifestation of Krishna. It's an interesting thing with Lord Caitanya because he was here on this planet 500 years ago. That's not a very long time ago. Sometimes people think, oh, Krishna, you know, it's legend and myth. He was here 5,000 years ago, shrouded in myth and legend. But actually, Lord Caitanya, only 500 years ago, performed all these totally non-mundane pastimes. The activities and pastimes of Lord Caitanya are completely beyond the mundane activities of this world. We believe in King Henry VIII. His activities were very mundane. Marie Antoinette, these famous personalities from medieval times. But Lord Caitanya was also here in medieval times, but in India. And Lord Caitanya said, I've come to this world to spread the chanting of the holy name of God. I will do it in India. I will spread this chanting, which is the way to purify the heart, in India. And then I will send my great servant, my actually Senapati Bhakta, which means in Sanskrit, commander-in-chief. Lord Caitanya said, I will send my commander-in-chief to spread this chanting of the holy name all over the entire world, because this is my wish, so that the living entities all over the world can become pure-hearted and go back to the spiritual world. So, we're just quickly going to introduce the characters so that you know who they are, otherwise it's a bit confusing. Who's going to come out first? Okay, this is Nimai. Nimai is actually the name of Lord Caitanya when he was a little boy, and he was called Nimai because he was born under a neem tree. So, this is Nimai, Lord Caitanya as a boy.
Jai Nimai.
Haribo. Hare Krishna. This is the mother of the Lord Caitanya. Her name is, who knows what her name is, the mother of Lord Caitanya?
Saci.
He said Harry, it's not. Saci Mata. Saci Mata. Hare Krishna. This is Lord Caitanya's father. Who knows Lord Caitanya's father's name?
Jagannath.
Jagannath Misra. Big hand for Jagannath Misra. Anyone else to come out? Can you introduce?
Behind you.
Behind. Oh. This is a very pure-hearted Brahmin. With great devotion and bhakti. And anyone else? This is another manifestation of the Lord. Visvarupa. Lord Caitanya's pastimes are completely inconceivable because they're from the spiritual dimension. Lord Caitanya appeared at the same time as Nimai and as Visvarupa, and they were brothers. So Visvarupa is a manifestation of the Supreme Creator as well, and he takes part in this particular pastime as well. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And we have an anonymous lady. Hare Krishna. There were many anonymous ladies back in 1486. Hare Krishna. So, without further ado, I will take my position here and we'll begin. The play is called Lord Nimai Reveals His True Identity. All glories to the Supreme Personality, Lord Caitanya, who is Krishna himself. His feet are decorated by the marks of a flag, a lightning bolt, elephant goad, and many other auspicious symbols. And he comes to teach the highest, most sublime appreciation and pure devotional love for God. This alone can satisfy the hearts of all the living entities. The Supreme Lord Caitanya, also known as Nimai, because he was born under a neem tree, performed various transcendental pastimes while residing in the house of his father, Jagannath Misra. One day, Sri Jagannath Misra called his dear son and told him, "Bring me my book."
"Bring me my book, Nimai."
Nimai hastened to the house when he heard his father's call. And as he moved his feet, they jingled loudly with the sound of ankle bells. Anyone know who wears ankle bells? Krishna. Where is the tinkling of ankle bells coming from? Said Jagannath Misra. Both he and his wife, Srimati Saci Devi, searched all around. My son does not wear ankle bells on his feet. So from where does this sweet sound of ankle bells come? This is most extraordinary. After bringing the book, the Lord ran off to play. The parents saw another wonder when they entered into the house. All over the house, they saw wonderful footprints with these auspicious different symbols, such as the flag, the lightning bolt, the globe, festoons, and many other symbols. They were both thrilled with great delight, and their eyes brimmed with tears as they examined the footprints. They offered obeisances to the lotus footprints. And they said, "Surely we will be liberated. No more blows. Surely we will be liberated. No more blows." Now please, hear another wonderful pastime of Lord Caitanya. A very pious Brahmin was visiting different places of pilgrimage to satisfy the Supreme Lord Krishna. After visiting many pilgrimage sites, the fortunate Brahmin eventually came to the very house of Lord Caitanya. He was a person of incomparable purity. He was enveloped in a great spiritual effulgence. With half-closed eyes, the Brahmin would constantly chant the name of Krishna, and deep in his heart, he tasted the nectar of love of Krishna. Seeing this radiant personality, Jagannath Misra, Lord Caitanya's father, stood up out of respect and then offered his humble obeisances. Sri Misra offered his guest an elevated seat. He washed his feet, and he did everything he could to try and look after his esteemed guest. Once the Brahmin was seated comfortably, Jagannath Misra inquired, "Where is your place of residence?"